It's quite a big contrast between the streets outside and the space we've created in here. We're lucky because our job allows us to collect beautiful natural materials, and we're double lucky because we have a 200-metre square studio to fill with whatever we want. There's no rules.
My name is Wona Bae.
And I'm Charlie Lawler.
We are artists specializing in natural materials.
And this is our design studio, Loose Leaf. We've been working together collaboratively for the last 12 years. In the last 5 years, we've had the pleasure to be able to make a living doing what we're doing. Now it's become like an addiction almost. As soon as we finish one thing, we're wanting to work on the next.
We're just surprised that we work together so good, even we don't have to talk sometimes. We just like see similar things now.
Wona studied floristry and fashion design. I studied design and permaculture design, so our work is a reflection of all of these design theories, I guess.
We like collecting and experimenting with the natural materials. This is one of them. This is agapanthus. We collected last summer, and then we just like drying, and then this has beautiful textures and shapes. This is the allium, like type of garlic flowers. So we collected these flowers last summer again because the summer is a good time to like dry like beautiful natural materials. And then now we're experimenting for next project.
This installation is part of our post-bloom series. It actually celebrates the entire life of a flower, so not just when it's considered at its best point, it celebrates the time after. So with the proteas here, they start to get a lot more texture in them, and as the colour fades out, they go from being a rich purple or pink through to this textured white colour.
We've been collecting banana flowers for 4 years. We've been air dehydrating these flowers, so we have like a 4 years old to like a couple of months old banana flowers in our space. We use these materials for like a textural and sculptural installation. One of my favourite installations we've done recently was we created a giant prehistoric flower of sorts. This was a 10-metre by 4-metre by 1-metre flower created from dried Robusta leaves. The Hover Wreaths series is a fun project for us. We'll put up a wreath in a public space, and all we hope to get out of it is to encourage interactions with nature in a built environment. I think maybe it's okay. Yeah. We can push to the little bit of side.
It's beautiful. It caught my attention walking past. It's some nice greenery added to that alleyway.
The idea behind the Hover Wreaths is very much to have them in an urban environment. We like the contrast that creates, and it allows people to think about nature slightly differently.
Is it a wreath? Yeah, it's a wreath, yep. It looks good. It's big. All this sort of street art thing's all good. Something interesting to look at and everything. Like, it's not like looking at grey buildings and everything.
It's so interesting. It's absolutely beautiful. I thought maybe there's a wedding, or it's stunning, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to stand around it and get photos.
Have you got it? Yeah, he's real good at it.
We're encouraging people to get right up close and get into it as much as possible. It comes back to the interaction with people when you show scale and form, and in this case, the floating wreath. It's getting people to think about that material or that natural element slightly differently is, I think, where the space our design plays in.
This whole process gives me like lots of joy and happiness, so it doesn't feel like work.